is Tunecore? In the game of music marketing, strategy is everything. You can learn as a beginner how music distribution works, how to build your brand, and how to use YouTube as a marketing platform for your music. Welcome, Music Meeples! My name is Kendra and I am here to help you understand how to maximize your reach for your music on YouTube. Today, we are going to talk about Tunecore. In this video, we're going to talk about three things. First, we're going to talk about the key features of Tunecore. Then we are going to go through together what it looks like to set up an account. And if you stick around till the end, you will see what it looks like to actually distribute your music on Tunecore. Let's get into it. Okay, Music Meeples, what actually is Tunecore? Tunecore has some key features. Primarily, it is used for music distribution. When you create music, you want to send it out to a lot of people. And for that, you need a music distributor like Tunecore. There are so many different music streaming platforms out there, and you don't want to have to go log into 150 different streaming platforms and upload all of your album information manually. That's not going to work. You need a distributor so that you can upload the song once and it sends it out to all the platforms. Another feature of Tunecore is its global reach. This is not going to be just within the United States. They are going to be sending it out to digital music stores and streaming platforms across the world. This is why it can be important that you are selecting the language that your music is in, because someone might come across it who doesn't speak your language, and that's important for them to know. Another key feature of Tunecore is ownership. Tunecore is all about making sure that artists still have the rights to all their music. You're not giving your songs to Tunecore, they are just helping you distribute it. Also, it does say in my notes that you are able to pick your distribution date. We'll get into that near the end where we'll see if that's actually true, and I'm going to try and distribute a track and see if it lets me choose a release date, because DistroKid does not let you in its most basic account. Another key feature that Tunecore likes to say that they offer is artist support. So they pride themselves on being able to coach and help artists through this music distribution process. So that's a plus. Another important feature of using Tunecore for your music distribution is the analytics and reporting. There are a lot of options where you can look to see which of your songs are performing best so that that can inform your music and help your content grow. Overall, Tunecore is there to help independent small artists distribute their music globally so that they can start to build their following and their brand. Let's take a look at what it actually looks like and set up an account together. Here we are. This is very different branding than DistroKid. You might have seen my video on DistroKid. This one has a much edgier vibe to it. Now, this already is a much more complicated beginning interface. There's already a lot of different options where you can start to explore what this looks like before you even sign up. You can see right here a nice visual of where your music could get. Music publishing is the next option. So Tunecore publishing is an interesting feature here. If you have written songs that you might have already been generating some royalties on, Tunecore publishing can help you streamline that and make sure that you're getting the money that you have earned. It says that Tunecore Release Tracker is the most convenient, comprehensive way to follow your release through the step-by-step distribution process. With that in mind, Tunecore does take longer to distribute your songs. And so I think this is why they have this release tracker option, because with DistroKid or CD Baby, you submit your song and it is up virtually immediately, like by the next day it will be up. But Tunecore takes longer, and so I think they had to develop this tool to justify why that is. Let's look at the pricing options on Tunecore. Okay, pricing and plans. Here's what I like about this. If you are a new artist, you can join for free. We are going to be creating a free account today just to see what limitations there really are. If you are just getting started, I always recommend that you start with the free program. We don't need to be spending extra money until we actually know that we need those features. But let's take a look at the other option. Rising Artists. This is the Essential Distribution Plan. Unlimited music to all social media platforms and 150 digital music stores. The free option is just going to distribute to social media platforms. This is for true beginners. If you want your music streamed, you are gonna have to pay that $20 a year. Let's look at the breakout artist option. It is $34.99 a year, and it says release unlimited music to social platforms and 150 digital stores, and then plus it offers better customization for your releases. They don't go into details up here, but let's scroll down and see. We're looking at these pink check marks. Customer service, they'll get back to you within 2 days, but the key things here is that you can get a daily trends report. You can use a tool called Cover Art Creator. That sounds pretty cool. And you can use your own ISRC. So an international recording, what is it? I need to Google it again. I always forget. ISRC, International Standard Recording Code. And so this is just a way to better track your song across the globe. It's actually not a ton of extra features when you jump up from $20 to $35. You're gonna see a bigger jump when you get into the professional plan. The premier plan, they say, for labels and industry pros. This is for people who are a label. You are an agent. You are helping other artists distribute their music. If you are an independent artist and you're just putting out your own music, you're not gonna need this plan. So we've got all of these extra things, but access to exclusive partnerships. You've got promotional opportunities, pro panels and expert sessions, custom label name. You can use a UPC. Let's say you have a Shopify store, you are registering different products and you have a UPC, then you can incorporate that with your music release. But here's the thing where they're really gonna get you. You have to pay an additional $14.99 per artist profile. As a label or manager, whatever, if you are helping people with this, if you're gonna pay for the professional account, it's gonna be $50 for the year and $15 for each of the different artists that you represent. Let's just take a look at the free account. All right, I have successfully completed the purchase of the basic account. That took a little bit of time. That took me like 10-15 minutes to get that set up. Okay, before we get to the last step, which is looking at add a release, do me a favor. I would love if you would hit subscribe on this channel. I will give you a few seconds to do that. Go ahead and hit like as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now let's see what it looks like to add a release. First things first, you want to choose if it's a single, an album, or this is fun, a ringtone. I like that idea. I'm gonna do single. And voila, that is releasing a song on Tunecore. Next, let's take a look at a different distributing platform.